Oh, we live.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was showing what the dude who was talking about. He said, "By
we live. We live. We live.
Yeah, let's go."
All right.
Good.
Yo, Gary ain't playing around. He's like, shut the fuck up. We live.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Back with your favorite multiplayer podcast. We're gonna try to get some L's handed out tonight, man. There's a lot of L's be passed out tonight. Mitch from I'm not on Black Man's Time. Actually, I've been here. I've been waiting for people to join. Listen, while y'all in here, man, hit the like button, man. Hit the shut up. My man D coming. He said give him 10 minutes, man. He'll be here.
I give him credit. He was early tonight.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my man K Megan. They said they got some L's for K Megan tonight. Maybe we're gonna talk about this tonight, man. Well, before we get started, all day, what you got going on with yourself, good brother?
No, man, my shit just been busy all week, man. My birthday week, so out there doing.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
How old you?
42, man.
You 42?
Yeah, nah, I'm 31. 31.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, Trey one. Yeah, but other than that, just been I ain't really been playing too much of nothing, man. Punisher come out tomorrow. I'm kind of hyped for that. Been playing a little. Nah, the Netflix series.
Yeah, it comes out tonight. I thought it was, oh yeah, tonight at midnight.
Yeah, tonight at midnight. I do believe. Yeah, that shit look fire. If y'all ain't seen the trailer for that shit, go watch that shit. That shit look fire.
You don't need to see a trailer. It's the Punisher.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, but other than that, man, we've been chilling.
All right. Porter Rock,
what's good?
I was on that shit show with podcast you had yesterday.
Man, you know you love that shit. You live for that shit, bro.
Hey, you hollered at my man. You gonna come? He ain't answer you back.
He ain't answering back. I don't know.
I see him more than. But what you got going on? Talk to me, man.
Nothing, man. Fucking having a fist fight with my router and shit. I'm about to drop kick this son of a bitch right here.
Hey, how long you had it since? What, 05? What you working with, bro?
Man, it ain't been that long. I had that shit since 06. Stop it, bro.
Yeah, you
no,
know.
No, man, I had that shit. I had it for like 3 years, but fuck it. You know, it is what it is, though. But you know what I'm just doing? Been playing Sunset Overdrive.
How you like it?
Mixing. It's all right. It's pretty cool. It's a good game. It's pretty cool. I played it. I think I already did a couple of missions. I hope it doesn't get repetitive, though. That's the only thing I'm afraid of. But so far, it's been fun, man. Like the railing and shit like that. The multiplayer's been pretty cool.
I've never touched the multiplayer. When I beat the story, I never touched the multiplayer.
Yeah, the multiplayer is pretty cool. The only thing that sucks about it is because since I'm in the beginning, there's dudes that's probably been playing that shit 2 years, so they kill everything, bro. I'm like, man, can you let a nigga, do some work? That's I would say that's the only thing. It doesn't have like matchmaking. So like I mean, they made it easy for me, but I said, fuck it, I'll get back to it once I boost up my character. But it's a pretty cool game and shit like that. Also try to play fucking that dog shit Recore game.
Oh god, trash.
Well, the game itself is fine, but I got the definitive edition, and then like I'm at a part where you're supposed, in the caves, a door is supposed to open, and I thought I was fucking it up, so I looked through a let's play, a walkthrough. After cutscene, it's just supposed to open. The door's not opening, so it's pretty much glitched. So I have to start the shit over, and I ain't playing this shit over. I'm not starting over. Fuck that. I deleted this shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's about it, dog. And then a little bit of Frozen Wild and shit like that. Waiting for these Black Friday deals, and that's it.
Yeah, swoop with that Wolfenstein, man.
I'm gonna cop that. Yeah, there's a lot of shit. That's
right now. It's $30 in the Microsoft store.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
$30. Maybe get them. Well, okay. Good brother Garrett. I ain't come to you. What you got going on with yourself, good brother?
Oh man, just going up. Hey, can y'all hear me clearly? Am I loud enough or no?
We hear you.
All right. Yeah. Just finished up my Xbox One X review. Took a whole week to do mine because I'm sorry, I find it weird. People had reviews out like 5 hours later. That's just awkward to me. Like,
are you saying people are frauding?
No, I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just saying, I got to really spend some time with my damn console to really know, what I like about it. So just finished that up, putting it all in native 4K, rendering in 4K. I'm going to have it up tomorrow because it's taking forever to render. Other than that, man, just gaming, doing what I do. You already know, baby. Trying to hand some L's out tonight. Some people going to be here looking crazy. I don't know. A couple people might duck tonight. I don't know, man. They be ducking the multiplayer.
Oh, shit.
Duck,
that's true, bro. Only the strong survive in this motherfucker.
Duck. Yo, listen, I don't know what's going on MVP, man. That motherfucker hit me today. Like, hey, When does YouTube pay us? Huh? Fuck.
What?
What does YouTube?
When does YouTube pay us? I said, huh? Shrekky? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I heard they pay us on the 21st. Bro,
I heard he got a part-time. I heard he got a
update.
part-time job in the red light district out there.
Oh shit! They said update. EA is gonna remove all purchases, in-game purchases from the game from Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yo,
Bro.
the review's been hammering the game.
I'm proud. Hammer that shit to the ground.
Well, I guess. Well, listen, as you guys are coming in, do me a big solid, big favor. Hit the like button. We're gonna have some fun today. Hit the like. As you come in, look, it costs you nothing. Hit the like. That's all that I ask, right? Okay, right here. But so anyway, I guess we can talk about EA. There's a few things I want to talk about, but talk about EA. You talked about it yesterday on your show, Porter Rock, about the what do you call it? The pay to win.
Yeah, the microtransactions and shit.
No, here's my disclaimer. I just did a bit, but here's my disclaimer. I don't have a problem with people buying a character. It is what it is, right? My only issue is that, like the gambling aspect. If I pay $5 for this person, I want to be able to obtain that person. You know what I mean? I don't like the whole gambling aspect. And I heard it was like some shit too, though. Like you can, what's that, bubble fat? You can buy a perk for him, but he won't die for the whole match. And I think like if you could have a serious competitive shooter, I think that's you know what I mean. But even if you be able to play the game all the way through to attain one character with like 80 hours, like that's bananas, man. But like, what do you like? I know all day you pissed off about it. Like, talk to me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? I mean, I don't mind cosmetic, right? If you into the game and you want to, but you can't really have no in-game purchases or loot boxes that can perpetuate your character ahead of others. You know what I mean? I guess some dude spent like $100, microtransactions, and I guess he upgraded his hero card or for a starfighter or whatever, and he was just outdoing people online like crazy. I guess he was like 40% faster. He does 40% more damage, like all types of stuff, man. And I just feel like, when shit start altering the game and making people have an advantage over everyone else, that's when it becomes a problem. And you can pay for it? Yeah, bro, that's a problem. If it's strictly cosmetic, that's cool, right? But I mean, it's not fair to us who spent $60. And the arcade mode, I guess, had a mode where you can earn a certain amount of credits during the arcade mode, like your points and stuff. And then you hit a certain cap, you was done. You have to wait till that was it. You have to wait until it refreshes and you can play it again. Like this is like this shit you see in cell phone games. You know what I mean? And I don't think it belongs in the game you just spent $60 on.
No, listen, this is fuck. We got what my man say. He ain't here today to defend himself. Fuck him. We about to get messy. Now you said, K Mega was defending these actions yesterday. Talk to me.
Yeah, he was just saying, when it comes to people that play video games and get construction dust on the controllers, and they kind of lose focus, And he was saying that basically it's fine because no one complained when COD does it and all this, and he's a 42-year-old virgin, and he can he doesn't have the time to put into grind for the you don't have time to grind, so he wouldn't mind paying for it. And I'm like, bro,
okay, now listen. Now what did he take? I've seen some Xbox out there saying that people are only attacking it because the game looks and run better on the Xbox One X. Did he take that? Did he take that stance?
No. He just took the stance that he's old and he doesn't want to grind for the rewards. That was it. And I was like, bro, you are part of the problem. Period. You know what I mean? Like, look, do what you want with your money. My argument is not that. You know what I mean? I don't care what you do with your money. But everything else, when it comes to their outlook on how the loot boxes are handled, that's a problem.
Now, listen, I know my man Mega has said some outlandish things in the past. I love him. That's my brother, for the thing that we don't deserve bigger hard drives because Microsoft's going to take their money and put it on exclusives. We don't deserve any marketing because Microsoft's going to take that money and put it on exclusives. Now, like, are you sure this is what he said? Because that sounds very, very anti-consumerism. Did he really use those words?
Yeah.
Or are you being messy?
No. The mess has been. The janitors are here, bro. It's all clean.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, he feels. I don't know if he'll purchase it, but the way he was talking, it sounded like he might purchase some loot boxes.
Was this on Xbox Live or over Twitter?
Oh, this is on Twitter. It was on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Because I know last time I seen him Omega on Twitter, he was playing DOA 5 in 4K or some shit. They had a ball there with that. Like Omega, know he be getting them in their feelings, man.
All right, the Don just texted. He said that they're going to charge you for maps now. Cool, fine. Who cares?
Okay.
That's how it's always been, right?
That's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
That's something we're conditioned to already. So
They
I
dropped
ain't got no problem with that.
They dropped the microtransactions and gave some random ass apology, and then they're going back to their old model because they have to make
Perfect.
Money. It just
we gonna get this money somehow.
Yeah, that's just because like they tweeted it out. They was like, as we approach the worldwide launch, it is clear that many of you feel there are still challenges in the design. We've heard the concerns about potentially giving players unfair advantages, and we've heard that this is overshadowing an otherwise great game. This was never our intention. Sorry, we didn't get this right.
It was.
We're turning off all in-game purchases.
Woo! You see what happens when we don't give a fuck? You see what happens?
As
They change. They switch up, man. They took the cheese and they put it back in the refrigerator. I'm telling you.
Pretty much.
Them reviewers
ain't let that right out to the world because as soon as it came out, like we would have just kept roasting them on Twitter, and every big YouTuber would have kept doing it, and all those little microaggressions would have just added up over and over. And if it hurt the bottom line in any way, shape, or form, that would have been an issue. So they're gonna go back to their old model.
Okay, hold on. Shout out to my brother Jay Wax, part of the Broadband Bullies. He said, "Yo, Z, you got to talk about EA announcing their mobile Star Wars games today. Savage, Broadband Bullies." Now, all they were just talking about. I guess he didn't hear you. But what's going on with the mobile game or how they were running it?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about the mobile game. I was talking about the arcade mode in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Is similar to a mobile game. How you have like you're capped off from playing it after a certain amount of credits.
Hey, what up? What up?
But yeah, what up? I didn't know nothing about. Oh
shit!
Hey, y'all heard the breaking news? Y'all talking about Star Wars right now? Y'all heard that breaking news?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
They heard the podcast yesterday.
Oh,
they got shook.
Hey, John.
I'm sure he's stuck. I'm sure he's shook. Nah, what's up, though? My niggas, what's good with it, man?
What's going on, good brother? I had to get you today. I don't know if Megan gonna come. Megan took some L. I try to make. I'm an instigator, man. I try to match you up today.
Duck Mega.
Yeah, he dunking tonight.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to be on long though. I gotta
don't worry about it, good brother. You got it, good brother.
Right. We don't want you getting beat up again, bro.
She got that wooden spoon, dog. She got the wooden spoon.
Hey, nigga, she got the spoon and fork. My nigga, she ain't playing no games. No games.
You know, let the man get down, how he get down. He like, we like, you know what I mean?
For sure, man. But like I said, in the day, I guess, well, it is a business, and not to be on the I say big brother side. You know, I mean, I am a consumer first, but licensing fees. I know they probably arm the league. The Disney
that shit is probably ridiculous.
Yeah, for Star Wars, I know that licensing fees probably crazy. And then was it running on dedicated servers or what are they using listening servers?
Yep. I'm pretty sure
it's EA. EA ain't Activision. Activision is the ones that ain't shit with.
I don't know. We had a hard time.
$1 billion franchises.
We had a hard time getting a match.
Yeah. See, that's EA's problem. EA's problem is putting you together. Right. It's putting you together. As far as the game running, the games usually run smooth. It's the putting you together that's the problem. And Activision takes the opposite approach. They can put you together because they use dedicated servers to put you together. But then when you playing on some peer-to-peer bullshit. They slick. Right. They slick. And then they like, we got dedicated servers. We took them offline. Nigga, no, you didn't. You never. Yeah. Get out of
it's like some cable companies would be like, oh, our network is fiber. Yeah, to the city. But this shit's coax to our house. I motherfucker, don't lie.
Right, you live in the boondocks. Like we have the fastest
network.
If you live in these 3 zones.
Hey, you like
but the neighborhood is straight coax.
Yeah, the fucking neighborhood is built out of wicker wire and shit.
Right. They're talking about the backbone and shit.
I'm out here sending emails via Bird right now. Like,
just send the Raven.
I'm like, what? Yo, one thing, hey, fucking, as the king of MPD, I gotta say, my PlayStation Nation gotta take an L today.
What happened?
GT Sport
Yeah, man. Word on the street, bro.
What happened?
Forza also GT Sport.
Yeah, dog. Oh, the king, the racing king's officially dead, bro.
Hey, Mr. Share my screen. Mr. Share my screen. What happened?
Hold up.
Hey, I'm the king of The king is fair to all his subjects. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't do that.
Forza 7 was number 10, and GT Sport was 11.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The king is officially dead.
Wait, is that NPD?
Yeah. October MPD.
Oh, I mean, what's worldwide though?
Ah, man, come on, man.
Hey, I'm just saying.
You know what? That's what I'm man. You my man. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, in the UK,
that's what really counts.
They had in the UK they had Forza had a what's the name too, bro?
Yeah.
What's in Bangladesh?
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking. I don't know.
We talking Bangladesh here, right?
Not that it matters though, man. What's the name is still legend though, bro. Like I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah,
I think overall, Gran Turismo outsell Forza for sure.
Yeah, but you know what? That always online shit, man. That was
that's what it is. That's what killed
fucked that up, bro.
The game is lacking content. Period.
I mean, that lack of content, always online.
Yeah.
In fact, there's also a racing game that alone is a fucking L by itself.
Don't be surprised.
Fuck you, Puerto Rock. Who made you like that, bro?
Racing games take an L just by default. All right, you'll never see a race. Listen, you'll see PUBG for a Game of the Year nominee before you see a racing game, bro.
That's real.
Racing games take an L.
Hey, that's what we were talking about the other day. We were talking about the attach rate. That's 60 million. Remember? That's 60 million units.
Y'all niggas multiplication, addition, subtraction is all wrong in y'all shit though.
How you figure? Let's talk about it.
Because you can't compare the two. If Sony got double, because Sony got double the attach, double the user base,
and it's so less.
Oh man, we're bringing this math again,
I'm just
bro.
being, hey, look, nigga, I'm all about.
24 hours later, we can't get the math right.
Hey, y'all math is off. You know what I'm saying? Because you making a big deal out of something that should be.
All right, check it out, right? Thrasher, right? So that's even worse. If you got double the install base and you're sold less copies. That's I don't know. What are you? I'm trying to figure out your angle. What are you trying to say?
What are you saying?
Let me tell you, little niggas. Hold on, Zaire, right? Hold on. Let me make sure. Let me make sure, nigga.
We gotta get K-Meg up here.
Sony, my nigga. Sony got diverse games, my nigga. So it got games
what
for
the
different.
Fuck does that have to do with
it? God damn, Jesus Christ! Have a beer, nigga. Relax.
Let the man finish.
What I'm saying is this, dude. Not everybody plays a game like Persona 5. Not everybody plays a game like Neo or Bloodborne. It's all set for different sets of motherfuckers. So it's not going to, of course, all 60 million ain't going to buy. 60 million bought the console for the different types of games. That's why Xbox sitting at 30 million, because not everybody want Halo, Forza, Gears, my nigga.
I think
that's just being honest.
Hey, my man, I think we basically just found a PlayStation Mr. 100 right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like I told y'all niggas last night, nigga, I'm not a Sony nigga, I'm not an Xbox nigga, I'm not a Nintendo nigga. I'm a gamer, nigga. I'm a gamer.
And you definitely ain't got a lot of vocabulary, my friend. Listen, when you
hey, if that's what you think, my nigga, you don't even know who you talking to, my nigga. Hey, don't never make the mistake, guys. Don't never make the mistake of letting the hood.
You gonna be all right.
You can Google me, nigga.
No, we wasn't letting this fool you. We was just letting you
hit the like
button. Hey, y'all niggas best understand and believe it, my nigga.
Everybody, big fella. You did that to yourself.
Hey, he said today I got content.
Hey, like I said, y'all need to Google me, my nigga. It's nothing, nigga. Trust and believe. Y'all know who y'all dealing with, my nigga.
God, you all right, big fella. I hear you, tough guy.
I ain't a tough guy on the internet, my nigga. I'm just being real.
Tough guy. Okay, tough guy. What else? What's next?
I'm crazy. Hey, yo, Gary.
We done enough.
I'm creating the multiverse. I'm creating my own world man bullies. The multiverse.
I'm up in here. I'm up in here with a
do his
I'm up in here with a group of
man do his
Xbox niggas, huh?
work.
Oh, stop it, bro.
Let that
I'm
man
everything,
do his
big fella.
nonprofit work.
I'm everything.
I'm everything. Yeah.
I'm everything.
Yo, I brought
I'm everything.
I
We own
brought
everything.
I brought the Kraken up in this motherfucker. Let's go.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Cracking.
I'm trying to get your angle.
Nigga, I like being surrounded by you little niggas, cuz. Let's do this shit, man.
Bruh,
Nothing.
listen, calm down. You N-word every other word, fam. Calm down. You
Hey,
gonna be
nigga,
all
I
right.
N-word.
We
Hey,
on the
nigga,
show,
I N-word every other word for show, my nigga. So what? So what?
Cool with you,
Nigga,
bro. Cool with you. Calm down, big fella. You gonna be all right.
No, I'm calm. I'm calm. Hey, my girl coming. I'm just trying to hurry up and get this
All
shit
right,
out.
then.
Hey.
Go ahead, get to her. Get to her. You know what I mean?
Hey, wait. Have y'all already heard the breaking news about EA though? Removing all the microtransactions?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah, that was chapter
Still
one.
hitting me up on.
Oh yeah, but I wanted to ask you a question. I know you guys are question time.
What's up, my nigga?
My man NM2K is a savage.
Oh, what's up? Hey, D,
He said this motherfucking joystick Suge Knight need to shut the fuck up.
What I miss?
Ah, shit.
Boy, come on, boy. You tonight. You tough acting. Fuck out of here.
Nah, my nigga. I'll never act tough. I'm just
Come on,
be normal, my
calm
nigga.
down,
Just be
bro.
normal.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Ain't no
Yeah,
such
let's
thing as
get
tough
it.
on the
What we
internet, my
talking
nigga. Ain't no such thing as tough on the
We talking
internet.
the EA. We talking about the EA.
All right, look, hey, I'll see you back there, Pete Rock. You like me, right? I'm just back to sipping my shit, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
So I wanted to ask you a question. I know you don't have much time to go, Queen Faction. Listen, I thank you for joining us, gracing us with your presence. All right. Now we would just say because you know you wasn't here, me, but we were talking
went to
about.
go grab a glass of wine.
We were talking about the Gran Turismo sports sales, and people were thinking that Gran Turismo Sports, being that Sony has a bigger install base, and it's considered the granddaddy of races that it would outsell Forza 7. Actually, people were making fun of Forza 7 sales, right? And to see that Forza 7 came up on top of Gran Turismo Sport, and you're saying because of such a diverse lineup.
No, I said diverse lineup I was talking about the attach rate of all the games, my nigga. As far as Gran Turismo go, they fucked Gran Turismo up, my nigga. I mean, that's what they did. They fucked it up. They made it online only, and not everybody's fucking with online only, my nigga. I'm not here to defend Gran Turismo. Hell no.
And it's City Racer.
We're gonna lay this out real quick, just so that he can stop saying this over and over.
Before you go, Mass, hit the like button.
Okay,
hit the like button.
Attach rate doesn't matter how many different games, doesn't matter how many number of games. More games would actually theoretically help you get a higher attach rate because you can buy more stuff.
Right. I'm gonna help him out.
Period.
Hey, Matt,
more games should help you get a higher attach rate because you can buy more games.
I'm gonna help him out.
It doesn't matter that there's more games because the attach rate is how many. If I buy one console, if you buy one console,
I'm gonna help him out.
Is how many games we buy per console.
No, he's using the wrong term, Mass. I'm gonna tell you what he's trying to say is, pretty much, because of all the diversity of games, there's less chance of people are gonna play a shitty online racer and buy something else. That's why he's not talking about attach rate.
Yeah, but we're talking about Gran Turismo.
Right, we're talking about Gran Turismo.
This is like
okay. Well, Gran Turismo.
Let's all be honest. The series has been going downhill while other franchises are going uphill.
Let's be honest now. The series is
hey, D, you're talking to the dude that don't like racers at all. So it's not like
I don't like racers either. Like I can give two fucks about Gran Turismo.
Everybody knows,
but I do understand. I do understand and respect the legendariness of Gran Turismo, my nigga. It's been in the game for a minute.
Hold up. I think my man King got some support in here. He said King is speaking the truth. Y'all trying to overtalk him, cuz.
Hey, you see it, my nigga. You see it.
Listen, let me speak.
We ain't the show a little bit late, guys. So could you guys keep me up to pace? What happened? Forza outsold Gran Turismo.
You ain't missing nothing. Yeah.
Forza outsold Gran Turismo MPD October.
They placed 10. Gran Turismo placed 11.
Damn, that's
hold on. How long is Forza been out?
It's been out. No, it's been out longer than Gran Turismo.
But you got a 65 million user base there on the PC.
No, but that don't count towards MPD.
Yeah, that doesn't count. It came out in September, but we talking about November.
They don't come out.
Yeah, because y'all looking at MPD numbers. I mean, if you're looking at the whole world count,
what whole world? They're playing some races in fucking Japan.
We didn't say worldwide.
I know. I'm just saying. When you say 60 million, the 60 million count is worldwide count.
We talking about NPD. That's America.
We're talking
okay, I hear you. Hey, my nigga, I hear you.
It does not matter.
MPD
it doesn't matter.
MPD only counts US, my nigga. So
okay, so let me ask you a question.
In the world, though.
If we're talking about MPD, why do you keep talking about the world?
No, because D brought up
because nigga said 60 million. Is you hearing me, nigga?
We are talking about MPD.
Talk about
King.
Hey, that's
hold on.
That's a problem with the Xbox niggas, cause y'all always mixing up y'all numbers and shit. Cause y'all addition is all fucked up.
There's at least 45 million PS4s in the States.
No, but hold up, King.
Your numbers. What the hell?
Y'all put the goalpost move on the show?
Yeah.
It's because
I had to jump in. Wait.
It's because D brought up 65 million. That's why we're just trying to let them know 65 million.
Look, I'm on my last break.
What you trying to say?
So in the States, there's got to be at least 45 million PS4s out there.
No. It's not even that. Not even close.
All right, so let me ask you, so can we agree on this? There's more PS4s out there in the United States than there is Xbox.
Yes, we can agree.
So why is this game selling more?
Can we also agree that in the United States, it's the closer battle between PlayStation and Xbox? As far as
and in the UK. Look, before y'all get back to fighting,
I'm just saying, my nigga. I mean, nigga, think about it the real way, my nigga.
In UK, it'll be even worse because UK they love racing games, and I'm gonna guarantee it that Forza outsold them in the UK too.
Yo. Before y'all get back to arguing,
they was ahead, but.
Before y'all get back to arguing, I just want to say one thing. On my last break at work, I got about 2.5 hours to go. I just jumped in to say what's up to
Post up, get your ass back in here.
Shout out to the chat and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Break at work, man. I got about 2.5 hours to go. I ain't gonna be able to enjoy the show, but y'all guys keep it up.
Hey, don't worry about it, bro.
Hey, what show we on? Hey, it's that multiplayer shit. What show?
Yeah, hell yeah. This is the juggernaut here. Hey, I'm gonna tell you why. PlayStation Nation is gonna be relying on them Bangladesh sales. All right, wait till them shits come out. We got Mogadishu, Zimbabwe. Keep fucking with us, bro. You don't know.
Man, oh man.
This boy Porter Rock sipping that juice for real too, literally.
Porter Rock over there sipping orange juice out of a damn wine glass. He need to stop.
Hey, okay. So
him and the two boy get together.
That ain't no orange juice, nigga. That's Tampico, nigga.
You see what I got right here? I got some barefoot right here.
Hey, Z, Porter Rock crack open that barefoot. He got a whole cake ship from Jabari in them.
That's what I'm talking about.
I got some barefoot. What's right there?
We're about to break out the box of wine and shit.
All right. So anyway, now also too, we see that the Xbox One X kind of
hold on.
Shit.
Delilah said Porter Rock got a wine glass with the pinky up. You need to stop, boy.
That nigga drinking Tang.
Listen,
Tang and Cisco.
Hey, Mega, what up, man?
What up, fam? What's up?
Oh shit! It's about.
I need to talk to you, big fella.
Round one.
Talk to me.
Round
one. Hey,
listen. I will say this right.
Don't mute your mic. Don't mute your mic all day. Get your.
I thought the other king would have been tired from all that goalpost moving he was doing yesterday.
Nah, that was you goalpost. Hey, you was low key. Hey, I low key wanted to give you a tissue yesterday, my nigga.
I was about to give you some paper towels with all that footwork you was doing.
All that nonprofit.
Hey, all that ditching and dodging y'all niggas was doing yesterday.
I was about to make you a house track with all that footwork you was doing.
That was y'all. Y'all was running from fast, my nigga. Running from.
I immediately went and bought some stock in U-Haul just because I knew this nigga was about to make
man, that boy was moving in building houses at the same time.
Man.
Hell yeah, for real.
What's happening?
Hey, yo, K Mega, have you met King Thrash? King Thrash, K Mega.
Hey, what's up, K Maker?
We got,
What's up, bro?
we got
K Maker
on the multiverse. That's you on the multiverse tip. That's you, Superman. That's Zorro. What's the name?
Yo.
Check it out, right, baby.
Zorro.
I think I did, but how you enjoying your Xbox One X? I mean, they was on you hard in the chat. It's last Thursday about the $25. How are you enjoying the Xbox One X? Right
Oh man, I love it, man. This thing is I can't go back, man. I just can't go back. I can't go back, bro. I just can't go back to anything else. The PlayStation is going to be complete. Man, this motherfucker's already been collecting some dust. I don't even know if I'm going to play this bitch, man. So,
hey,
so,
enjoy yourself, my nigga. Enjoy yourself.
You got an issue with that?
Enjoy yourself.
No, like I can't go back to play the. I can't play the S. I can't go back. No, man.
Once you see those graphics,
Now, once you see them graphics in that 4K, you literally don't want to play anything else. That's subpar.
I actually feel. I understand what the PC Nation talks about when they call people peasants and shit, right? Like, because
damn. Hey, wait. So the Xbox One X is a PC? It's up there with the PC status?
It's competing with mid-range CPs.
It's
with mid-range PCs. Your 1050 Ti's, your 1050 Ti's, your 1060s, maybe even your 1070s. It is.
I don't know. I'm looking at the Xbox One X right now, my nigga. I see it. It is up there. It's pretty nice, but it's not like what y'all trying to say. It is like you ain't gonna say console peasant. You ain't gonna say no peasant shit.
As the resident PC guy, I got to speak on this, man.
It's close, man.
Straight up there with them.
Somebody talk to this goalpost.
It's pretty close. If you had to put it towards the PC, like to compare it, you'd have to compare it with the GTX 1070. Absolutely.
Another thing,
what game? The only one that said that.
The one thing, another thing.
Plenty of official PC magazines and stuff that have their articles on there that have said the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's not far fetched.
Right. And another thing that's really important that I don't think a lot of even PC guys even mention anywhere is the factor of the HDR aspect of it. That makes a big difference. And
that's the more important thing. It's not really the 4K or the textures. It's that lighting and the coloring.
Right. And even so much, I've seen people in Bang Bang over here talking about HDR monitors that are like $600, and that's $100 more. We're talking about one thing, which is a damn screen, and you got an Xbox One X that's $500.
Well, you're talking to people in Bang Bang who play.
How much are HDR TVs then? I mean, if we're talking about the whole thing, you know what I'm saying?
You get a good one for $600. You can get a good one for
that. But they go match.
But see, but I already got my
$600.
What kind of TV?
But you got to think. But you got to think about
TCL. It's a TCL.
The TCL TV is the top budget TV. It's outperforming some of the higher sets. Straight up.
Yes, it is. It have about 900 nits, which is good because usually the top is between 1,000 and 15. Usually the top is between 1,000 and 1,500, but it's about 900. It do HDR10 and it does Dolby Vision. It's competing with some of your top TV sets, bro.
Shout out to Dive Master Random set of numbers. He said, "Let King know Diver got his back, cuz."
Yeah, well,
that's my nigga right there.
That's cool shit. But anyway, no, for real, Porter Rock over there, he don't know anything about this because he do that swap meet shopping.
That boy got a CRT TV with the back out.
You got to play the macaroni and cheese. So I mean, his little legs still doing something right.
But when my mac and cheese, I'll bust your ass in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah,
when we play Tekken, I'm gonna play on a black and white TV.
Okay, we gotta stream that. We gotta make sure we stream that.
And I'm gonna bust your ass.
Hey, K-Maker, you just joined us.
Hey, K-Maker, we supposed to be Spartans, man. How you losing to a damn PlayStation?
Because he's Asian.
I don't play that Street Fighter 5.
And that's Porter Rock. That's Porter Rock. He like Lord Woodbuffer on that side, bro. Like he if your shit in his substance, he the first dude that let him step on his back when he visited Leonidas, big fella.
Hey,
can't be doing that. Man.
I mean, we can jump on that JoJo Bizarre Adventure. We can jump on Blaze Blue. We can jump. I mean, I'm saying like I just. We can play on all those other games on the PlayStation. That's cool. I'm just not that. I don't play that Street. The last time that I played Street Fighter was when I played AKA Django Feet, Kevin Hillary. That was the last time.
Called him Django Feet.
You know what I'm saying? I can play Kevin Hillary. I'll take that back because I played the story mode on the PC and I beat that piece of shit as story. And then that was the last time that I played Street Fighter. And then I played you.
Hey, Kamego, for you, I'm gonna get Tekken on Xbox. I'm gonna beat your ass in your own house.
It'll never happen. I'm not worried.
I'm gonna make you move out of your own house. This is my house now.
He and capping.
I'm low key the king of that shit.
Go ahead and bring that back.
That took his glove off and slapped you clean cross.
I'm not worried about that at all. Not one bit.
Anyway, K-Meg, I wanted to ask you this question.
Yes, sir.
I'll let you know right now. You're my brother. You know
right.
all this shit. So we didn't think you would show up today. So I was being a little messy. I didn't instigate it.
Man, what the fuck you being messy? You always being messy. What's going on, Zay?
Anyway, they were saying that, but you were pro Big Brother about you were defending EA and their shoe.
No, it wasn't me, but defending. Look, I already know what's going to.
What he said, though.
All right, okay. What did he say?
He said you were being, pro Big Brother. You know what I mean? You wanted to sign up over your rights, and you said if it wasn't for slavery, you wanted to make your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Fuck you mean, bro?
Oh man. No, come on now. Guard! Anyway, no. What this is for real. Like, my stance on it is this. Like, I don't have a problem with people giving out their opinions on, because that's great for gaming when people have their opinion if they disdain about whatever. But as for me as a gamer, that's looking at it from another side, is that, look, if Battlefront 2 is not hindering me from enjoying my experience in the sense of where I got to pay more to play the game, then I'm not tripping about what he do with his pockets, man or woman. That's on them. If they want to buy Yoda, Chewbacca, whatever the hell else they want to do, that's their business. It's just like I was telling Fonzarelli earlier in the discussion, because look, if I put drugs on the table, right?
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? And I say, hey man, you need to try this.
Taking it to the streets.
Yeah. If I put some drugs on the table and I say, man, you need to go ahead and try this, right? And Fonzie really tries it. I didn't force it on him. I told him, whose fault is that for taking them drugs? Is it my fault or is it Fonzie?
Yeah, but you know what? In all honesty, I think Star Wars Battlefront's a fantastic game. It looks awesome, but let's not damage control this. It's fucking pay to win. Now, if you pay to get these star cards and all this shit to give you an advantage in the game that other people got to grind to do, and you're paying to do it, that's
one character. That's crazy.
That's an unfair advantage. Some guy tallied it up. It's $2,100 to unlock everything in the game. Like, that's retarded. Yeah, but what they still didn't remedy it. What they did is they said, okay, we'll reduce the time that it takes you to get that shit.
No. They removed
they took them all the way out.
20 minutes ago, they took them all out.
Yeah, they all gone.
When did that happen?
It's gone.
For now, they said
20 minutes ago.
For now. They said they was listening to gamers. And they said
they said we're listening. We're removing all microtransactions from all game.
So all is good.
AKA we gonna pull it because they trying to fuck my money up.
Yeah, it's all good for now, my nigga. I mean, the last time they took out online passes or whatever, online codes back in the PS3 360 days, they took that shit out and then they added more DLC. After that, they took DLC out. Now they added this microtransaction shit. Now they taking this shit out. Them niggas gonna try to find another way to do some more shit.
Right, they're gonna keep hustling. But that's the thing. Hold on, let me make this point. Because, like I said, I don't know what all was said while I was gone, but this is the thing. The issue that I have is that. That's what I was trying to explain to all day in them, is that, look, there's people out there that plays games and they don't have the gaming schedule like we are privileged to have. Like, there's some of us that can't work. I mean, they can't play games for 40 to 80 hours a week. There's only people that can probably play games maybe 15 to 10 hours a week.
They need a new hobby.
No, that's not no. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The thing of it is that if a person is enjoying gaming, and if they got like a couple of hours to do, people gotta take care of the job.
Here's the thing.
No, hold on. Go ahead. Well, I'm just saying,
Right.
like, look, there's people got other situations that's going on in their lives,
understand that, but
and if they want to play a game, and they let's say they want to get to this certain area, why is it my responsibility that person, that individual, want to spend their money on that game? I'm just playing the game for
No,
you.
but
I know, but here's the thing you're
the
missing. No, hold up. All right, guys, here's the thing you're missing, K-Maker. The part you're missing is when you're playing a multiplayer game, right? A lot of these people are able to purchase abilities that allow them to dominate the game.
Yeah.
But they're nobody. I played it all last night. I didn't see nobody.
I mean, because
That's just-
they ain't spent $2,100 yet in that motherfucker. We were running to that motherfucker. We spent all that money.
Hold on a second. The other day, all of us were online playing this, and there were some guys that had these cards. We had just started, and like they had all these cards, and they were like killing us with like 2 shots. So it makes a difference. But I want to say this, and you guys can go on with your points here. I'm proud of gamers. I'm really, really proud of gamers, and I want you gamers to recognize the power that you have, because these companies, they sell the games to us, and if we're not going to take their shit and we're not going to give them our money, they're forced to do what we want them to do. So you guys have the control. And
really, it ain't changed COD. It ain't changed Destiny.
Well, COD, because little niggas still buying COD.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But look, they're staying true.
COD ain't changed. Look, Activision ain't changing for shit. They do what they want to. And that's the thing. Look, NBA 2K18, soccer. All these other different type of companies out here that does these type of microtransactions. I mean, look at GTA 5. Look, microtransactions, loot crates, whatever the hell you want to. When a game does it right, like Halo 5 or like Forza 7, when they sit there and they got when they weren't spending no money, but let's just say I'll say Battlefield and Halo 5, they do it right. You know what I'm saying? But you know what people were saying? Oh, that game's dog shit. It's terrible. Fuck that game. But what they were doing was catering to the fan base. And if people praise that instead of downplaying it, then maybe more companies would go at it. Look at Bethesda, for instance. They do a good job at like look at Wolfenstein and what they've done with that game and what they did with the Dishonored series.
Yeah,
like that.
I hear what you're saying, but the level that they did this at was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. $2,100 to unlock everything in the game. You have to play over 4,000 hours.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that people don't have the right to complain. That's fine.
Nah, it was bullshit. And some other games.
But as I'm saying, from my standpoint, if people want to be stupid enough to spend their money on getting shit like that, that's on them. It's not my responsibility to tell another grown ass person to not spend that money.
Hey, let me make my point.
Give an example. If I'm selling shit and I cook my shit with tons of fucking baking soda and fucking salt.
Damn, we selling dope on the podcast.
And the person's buying my product like that. Who's it on? It's on fucking me. I'm the douchebag.
Oh shit.
Damn, D.
Deep dark sound.
Hey, we're not trying to say we're gonna tell another man what to do with his money. What we're trying to say is if we're playing a game, we don't want the experience to be ruined simply because we don't want to pay an extra $50, $100, $200, $500.
I'm not paying that. But I'm not going to do that. I pay the money that I'm going to pay for the game.
But then over time, you're not going to have a good experience because everybody's going to be rocking you because everybody's going to be paying.
I'm having a great experience. I'm not. Look, I was just like I told all day. I'm a 42-year-old man. I'm not going to no competitive fucking league. I don't care about no KD. I'm coming in here to play the game, to be competitive. And if I run into a group of people that are OP, I'll just back out and I'll play again. I'll play on another server.
Yeah, man. But it's taking away. It's one thing that you're ignoring, though, my nigga. It's taking away. The thing about gaming is about skill, my nigga. You're supposed to build that skill up or use your skill to get those different things.
But one thing though,
if you're just paying your way through, you're not showing no skill.
That's not necessarily true because if a person playing a game for a long period of time, they're gonna gather that skill and they're gonna have an advantage even over the people that buy shit. That's a fact right there. Another fact is that okay, it's just like a person that knows how to play a fighting game. They might not be good at playing shooters. It's like, look, it's if you like that game that much, you will put in the time, you'll put in the effort to get what you want. There's going to be people like me. I don't have to pay for extra just to get the things that I want or the pleasure out of that game. That's why it don't bother me if a person wants to do that. That's their opinion. Not. I don't care what another person's pockets is. I don't give a fuck about that.
All right.
So what you gonna do when they start microtransaction bullets and shit, my nigga? Like you gotta buy bullets to play and shit. What you gonna say then, nigga?
Then for the people,
let me shit happen.
Like the people that I've told on Twitter yesterday and today. Look, I stand by your decision. Look, that's all you got to do. Don't bother fucking game.
The argument.
Show your disdain and say what you got to say, and then move on. That's it.
Look, if the majority of gamers don't like this shit, if everybody thought like how you thinking about it, we would still have microtransactions in this Star Wars Battlefront right now, my nigga. Like we got to make a. You got to make a difference by making a stand. You got to see, yeah, but it made a stand for a lot of other shit. The fucking Xbox would be a total piece of shit if everybody didn't get pissed off in the first beginning of the motherfucking generation. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas got to make their hands. You got to make that stand.
I didn't say people should say nothing.
But I think K-Mega, I think the whole argument, I think is flawed, just because we're not talking about if somebody wants to spend their fucking money on a mask or a character, that's not it, bro. We're talking about just the practice alone.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine to talk about the practice. But again, don't buy COD in the DLC, but then bitch at motherfucking somebody that bought
that's not the same.
On Battlefield. No, it is the fucking same.
No, it's not.
K-Mega. We're not saying if you wanna buy hats and shit like that, fine. But if you buy a power up, if you're Boba Fett, you buy a power up that makes you invincible. That's bullshit.
I haven't ran into no motherfucking Yoda that was invincible because I'm
gonna run into
Boba Fett. I'll be shooting shit out.
You gonna run into him, and when you run into him,
my Chewbacca is rough. He goes in.
AK Mega. What? Let's keep it a buck, bro. EA more than likely, they probably didn't know exactly which fans was buying this shit. Like, you gotta understand, there's a lot of Star Wars fans who bought the first game just because it was Star Wars, and they thought, okay, we're gonna stroke them for all kind of money. But the real gamers bought this shit, and they figured out these motherfuckers.
Just to prove Garrett's point,
and they put it out there.
Just to prove Garrett's point, Battlefield 1.
I follow.
Well, listen, Battlefield 1, you didn't see all this shit happening, did you? It was like a normal type of game, right? Regular multiplayer. Right. You could buy a couple classes, and that's it, because it's Battlefield 1. You put Star Wars on top of that. Oh, yeah. Niggas gonna become, it's a wrap. It's Star Wars. They're gonna double their money. The last Star Wars made $30 million, bro. So it's it's a bigger fish to fry, man. Period. So they
I follow a lot of Star Wars channels and shit. You know, I be all into that dumb shit. And so like I see people doing playthroughs of the game, and I'm like, you're not even a gamer. Like, what the fuck are you doing with this game? But they love it, bro. They all went out and bought it in droves last time around. So EA was like, yep, we're gonna get this money this time. You gotta, it's not, and let's not say it's just EA either. I think it's also Disney. Disney also overcharges overcharges theaters just to show the damn movies. So I believe they got something to do with it too. Trust me.
Their licensing fees.
I'm not disputing
every single thing they put in the game has to go through Disney, and Disney says no to 90% of it.
Right, but the thing of it is that I'm not disputing anybody's disdain toward it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not arguing that the people that's arguing. Go ahead, do it. Support the rest of the people out there that says, I'm not going to follow this path. I'm not buying this fucking game. It's the same way that I felt about Destiny, and I refused to buy it. Now, will I play Destiny if somebody gave it to me for free? Hell yeah, I'll play it. But I'm not going to spend my money on it. So I agree with anybody that has a problem with it. Let your voice be fucking heard. But as for me, about that money situation, look, as long as they ain't telling me, well, for you to get to this, because there was a funny ass video that I seen on Facebook where there was this guy that had this like Mortal Kombat, a fighting game, and he put it in and he says, man, for $10 you can look at the settings, or you can go to the next level or some shit. Once it gets to that point, that's when I'm done. I'm not going to support anything like that.
But that's the end of the gaming right there, my nigga. Like once it reaches that point, it's like nobody's gaming, my nigga.
I don't see gaming coming like that, because gamers have too much of a voice to let people know about. Like that's not going too far. That's why this whole doom and gloom shit was ridiculous. I laughed at it. Like you know what I'm saying? They will correct the mistakes. It's just like with Shadow of War. Shadow of War got all that hate, and then now you hear that they're bringing out free DLC now because to compensate for.
I think why people are up in arms about this title is because this is kind of like an in-depth microtransaction loot box situation. We ain't really seen this too much in a $60 title before.
But the same shit. Yeah, we did with NBA 2K8. No, NBA 2K. What the fuck you mean we ain't seen nothing like this?
Hey, NBA 2K18 didn't sell well either, because it's just. I mean, I'm a 2K nigga, and I didn't buy it, my nigga. If I don't buy 2K, it's an issue.
It didn't sell well.
It didn't sell well to you. They didn't sell you a copy.
They made motherfucking money.
Hey, it's so better than the other ones in 17.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't care. I don't be checking out on numbers.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. You know how many people didn't buy it?
I don't know. I think it's all fantastic. Yeah, but the thing of it is that look, that's the thing that I have the only problem with is the people that went and bought Destiny or went and bought NBA 2K or Madden or any of these other games that has these funny ass type of microtransactions, loot boxes, whatever the hell you want to call it, but then talk about a certain game that they haven't played or they haven't bought. That's the thing that I can relate to.
NBA 2K, unless you're playing my player, okay, it's gonna affect that. But if you're just going online,
that's the only thing to play.
Hey, it doesn't affect shit.
Hey, that's the problem with 2K though. That's the best thing to play now.
Every mode in there, you can buy VC and spend money on that VC just to enhance some shit on every fucking mode in the game.
Not for online. Not for online.
Wait, hold on. Let's ask a serious question. K-Mega, from your knowledge, what do you understand that EA has done with these? What features in there are pay to win? From what you're not, you might not know what's going on.
No, I'm not thinking this is that people are telling me from the standpoint of that. Well, and I've got the game. I played it all last night. Right. Is that you can get options to buy some loot crates because there's these little cards that you can get to enhance another epic card, whatever the hell it's called, and you can add that card to that individual out there. And I didn't go ahead and check and see how much it was because it's not that I'm not interested in it. But people are getting out there. They buy these enhancements to go on those characters, and I guess for a limited time they can be invincible, and that gives them an advantage into the game, into the multiplayer aspect. Right. And I'm like, okay, fine. If people don't like that, that's cool. I'm not spending my money on it. If I see a motherfucker like if there's a whole group of people that got into that and they jump in, I'll play until I'm done, and then I get out the room and I go to the next one. I'm not tripping on that because, like I said, most of the time when people that buy shit like that to try to get those advantages, they're noobs anyway. You can still get them if you are more skilled to play those characters. That's how I look at it.
All right, no problem.
Hey, so I think the whole problem is K-Mega. I think you know in these gaming streets, my nigga, as a gamer, my nigga. So to see a gamer, you know what I'm saying, go along with this bullshit kind of fucks niggas over. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, but I don't look. Like I said,
man, you can tell that nigga knew.
Back in the day, we called these guys Uncle Toms.
Oh my God! Listen to this.
What, nigga? Hey, I heard of this nigga. I mean, I may not agree with everything this nigga K-Mega say and do, but nigga, I mean, that nigga known is a gamer. My nigga, we all gamers up in this bitch. Nigga, we talking about games, right?
So the thing, look, I don't mind. Like I said, I don't mind people disagreeing with me. It's just what it is. I'm very like. Hey, like Z calls me the most defiant one. I am. I stick to my shit. I stick to my guns. I just don't feel that people need to be worrying about other people's wallets. If that upsets you,
that's not the argument.
You don't buy the fucking game.
It's not.
They will change it. Like they just changed it already. If people are that adamant about what's going on with whatever game that they were interested in, and then they change their mind, that's what's going to change the narrative. And
I don't care if somebody.
I'm not mad about that. That's good. That's cool.
It don't matter.
Yeah, we're not arguing like Destiny. That is not the same with Destiny. Destiny, you can only buy cosmetic shit. You can make your character look nicer. That's it. That don't mean anything to me.
Well, like I said, I don't know. I don't have
gameplay.
I got Destiny 1. After Destiny 1, I said I'm done.
But Destiny 1, Destiny was never about a pay to win model. You have to earn all your weapons.
No, but they lied to the customer about how the game was supposed to be projected. It wasn't nothing like that. It gave you a half story. Oh,
that's different.
No, it's not different. It's not different because
yes, it is
more about the story. If you want to know more about the story, here you got to pay.
That's not the same. I'm talking what we're talking about. What we're talking about is someone having the ability to have advantages simply because they pay to and not because they play the game. That's what we're talking about. We're simply talking about day one, a dual drop $1,000 and he has all the advantages in the world while other people are playing the game to earn those abilities. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about pay
and the grind is super.
That's what we're talking. And then to make it worse, EA set it up to where at a certain point you're just gonna give up and pay the money because the grind is way too much.
No, man,
it's on some cell phone gaming shit, my nigga. Look, it's on cell phone gaming shit.
They literally EA literally created an environment where you either pay up or you're just gonna give up because there's too much of a grind to deal with.
Hey, random set of numbers. Hold on, shout out to Dive Master, random set of numbers. He said, "You're not a gamer if you ain't got an Xbox One X, cuz."
Oh, hey, listen. You know what? Hey, Mega.
Yeah.
EA more than likely. You think about it. Grand Theft Auto has been doing this shit and getting away with it for a long time. I know. I be buying them shark cards.
Yes.
EA thought, well, we could probably get away with it too.
A lot of companies do it. Look, the cell phone. If you want to believe anything, the cell phone market in gaming changed the whole narrative of how. Look at what happened to Konami. Konami almost went under. Capcom is almost because they all wanted to try to go under that umbrella. Is like, oh, we could try to do that shit too, but it doesn't work with gamers like that. Look, quick little story. 3 years ago, I started playing Candy Crush when I had downtime at work. Loved the shit out of Candy Crush when I was on my downtime. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I bought like $5 worth of shit. And then you know what? I never spent another dime because I never played that fucking game again. Gamers got to have more control. If their kids is going out there buying shit, you need to whoop their ass, or you need to do something, ground them, whatever the hell you want to do. But you got to have more control over how you spend your money. If that's the case, and like I said, if you don't like it, don't buy the game. They will change. Make your voice be heard. I'm not mad about people being mad about it, but don't be bitching at me about, well, you're wrong. I'm just giving my opinion on it. Look, I'm not caring about what that other man does. If he wants to go be a fool and spend all that $2,100, look, there was a guy that told me that he spent almost, I think it was $1,600 on Dead or Alive and bought every damn outfit. You know what I'm saying? Are you kidding me? There's no way I'm going to do that.
That's cosmetic.
But we don't care about that.
But that's what I'm saying. That's his money, though. And if they,
okay, Mega, we're not. Mega, let me say no. Mega, we are not arguing about another man spending his money. That is not the point. We don't care if you want to pay $10,000 on shoes. Fine. What we care about is paying $10,000 to make my experience terrible because you got everything in the game. What we care about is our own personal experience within the game.
Then don't buy the fucking game. Then don't buy the fucking game if you feel that it's ruined. Period.
All right, moving right along.
Facts. Moving along.
Moving right along.
Oh my god.
All right, what if they did that? What if they did that to Forza? Would you stop playing? Wouldn't you be pissed off?
Yes, and I would say something about it, and I wouldn't buy that game if I didn't already have it.
But wouldn't that suck? That you wouldn't be able to play Forza no more?
Absolutely. But
that we're trying to prevent that. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah,
that's
we're trying to prevent. You keep saying you don't buy games, but we gamers, if you keep not buying games, it's like, nigga, what we gonna play then? Nigga, you gonna look at your system, my nigga?
Plenty of games is gonna start just people that's gonna do shit the right way. I mean, come on now.
I mean, you can't keep on ignoring this shit and say I just won't buy the game. These are good games. That would be better if they didn't have that bullshit in it.
Well, I'm just not gonna be spending my money like that though. That's why I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's my thing. Move on to the next topic, man. I mean, it's dead, man.
All right, so
I'm glad that EA changed it, man. Now buy the fucking game and support it.
all right. The Xbox. What's the date? Today's what? 16?
You think we forgot EA?
Today's the 16th.
All right, 16. All right, the Xbox One X has been out for about a week, right? So it came out that but it it kind of crushed the PS4 Pro sales in the UK. But not only that, the Xbox sales was up overall. I think they sold a equivalent of 120,000 units for that week in the UK, which is huge for them, right? And then Aaron Greenberg went on to answer, said that, hey, they had a much bigger week over here in the States. So this console was selling extremely well. Now, we just see that Nintendo outsold the PS4 again last month. Sony is doomed to destined to come in third place for the rest of these MPDs for the rest of the year?
Hell no. What?
Hell no.
Oh, shit.
That nigga's reaching now. Stretch on.
Super reaching. Bro. What the fuck?
This guy's, we're going to call Z Mr. Fantastic, bro.
Hey, I wasn't expecting that, but PlayStation third place?
I'm talking about for the MPDs for the rest of the year.
He said for MPD for the next 2
months. So in America November for the rest of the year.
December. That's what he has. Yeah.
I doubt it. I still doubt it. I mean, because the Xbox One X is selling, but how is the Xbox One S selling?
What Aaron
You know what I'm
Greenberg said greater over here in the States.
I know for the X, right?
You're talking about United States compared to Europe.
Yeah, I mean, the Xbox home state is United States. Most of the Xbox niggas is here. And I guarantee you, most of the people who bought an Xbox One X is the motherfuckers who already own the S or the OG Xbox.
A sell to sell. What I'm saying is this.
And it is. What I'm trying to say here is that you're not really gaining market. You might win. I mean, I can't even say you're gonna win MPD for 2 months if everybody bought it who's gonna buy it already. Like the next month, them niggas might be right back to the bottom. They might still be at the bottom. They might still be at the bottom.
I think a lot of PlayStation owners are going to end up getting the X. I already see this.
I doubt it, and I'll tell you why.
Why would you doubt it? You guys have a PS4.
Because games. I don't know. Maybe because games.
They're still going to have
like at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I can still play all those games that y'all talk about. That's third-party games and better on the Xbox One X. It's slightly better than the Pro.
But what you fail to realize is that Xbox has got the better gaming lineup at the end of the year than PlayStation.
No, it don't. What gaming lineup? What you talking about? When?
PUBG, which is
gaming
lineup.
Zoo Tycoon.
All right.
Yeah, exactly. We talking about Jurassic Park building.
Name the games at the end of the year.
Listen, but that's a multi-plat already.
September on down. September on down.
Y'all niggas talking about
the games coming from
PUBG, not an Xbox
side and the games that's on the PlayStation side.
It will be a console exclusive.
It's a console exclusive.
That's a PC game, and ain't nobody gonna want to buy it when niggas find out they're playing against PC niggas with keyboard and mouse.
So y'all ready to act like? So y'all ready to admit that Neo and Nier? Y'all ready to take them away from y'all exclusive? Okay. But if I do that, I'm gonna have to take all y'all shit away.
There's a lot more.
We gonna take all y'all shit away then.
Go ahead and take it.
King of the Fighters, Street Fighter.
Hey, let me give you something right quick though. See, when you actually play on PC, you know that the Xbox games that you play on PC, they actually be fucked up. That's why nobody buys them.
Okay, hey, I understand.
When you play on PC, you know these.
I understand what you're saying.
PC, you know these things.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is if you're taking all the PlayStation/PC sales, if you're taking all PlayStation/PC console exclusives away, then I'm getting it out. Nigga, don't trip. Nigga, relax.
Articulate, my nigga.
If you do the same thing to the Xbox, how many games do Xbox got? It's quiet as a motherfucker in this bitch, ain't it?
Ain't quiet over here. It's gonna be. And you know why it's gonna
answer the question? It's because
Microsoft owns their PC platform.
All I want is an answer, guys. How many games y'all got left?
Owns the PC platform.
Does PlayStation own the PC platform? I didn't say Microsoft. I didn't say PC.
Are we taking away all the games that are on three?
On Xbox.
Are we taking away all the games that are on PS3 and PS Vita?
You reaching? Hey, you
are we? Yes or no, my nigga?
You need a next answer the question, guys.
Answer the question. Are we taking away the games that are on PS3 and PS Vita because those are PlayStation platforms?
Take all that shit. And they take all of that shit, nigga. Take all of that shit.
Go to facepalm.
Take all of that shit. No. Take all of those games you want to take out, guys. And Xbox, Xbox won't have enough. Y'all can't answer that question.
What a Rock City trading you? What a Rock City trading you?
Y'all niggas supposed to be the broadband bullies. I don't feel bullied at all, nigga.
Do not accept that trade.
Y'all niggas is crazy as hell, my nigga. Like, bro, if you take all it. You can't answer that question because that means you can't fuck with me, then, my nigga.
No, I'm just saying that there's a lot of PlayStation games on PC.
There is, but there's a lot more PlayStation games on PlayStation that's just on PlayStation and PlayStation only. Yeah, there's games coming up.
That's because what games y'all got
coming up? That's not. What games y'all got coming up? That's only on Xbox, not on PC.
Owns Windows.
Yeah, there's no so much to it. I mean, if Microsoft owns Windows,
okay, I understand that. I understand what y'all saying. What I'm saying is they don't take away the PlayStation games on PC. That's why I never do that.
You the one said it's a PC game.
You said that shit, my nigga. No, we can rewind this shit.
It was like 10 seconds ago. You was like, "That's a PC game. It ain't on that."
No, and then you said if we take away all the PlayStation games,
I say it's a PC game, sir. It's a PC game, boss. You started this.
I said PUBG was a PC game, but I wasn't talking about PlayStation versus Xbox.
You started this game. This whole it's on PC, so it's not an Xbox.
There's no way. There's no reason a PlayStation fan should open their mouth and say about games that's on Xbox that's on the PC, because there are abundance of games that's on fucking that's on PC.
And there's abundance games. There are abundance of games that are not. Like games that people actually want. Nigga, nobody want Halo no more. Nigga.
So wait, real quick. So you're saying that the games that are on PS4 and PC nobody actually wants? That's what you just
everybody. No, gamers are gamers, my nigga. I know.
Want. Those were your words.
I mean,
damn. Ago, my dude.
Hey, this is the only way you can see me on the mic is if you got to flip on.
You literally just said that.
Weird ass nigga. You a weird ass nigga.
Hold on. Calm down, bro. Calm down, man. Relax, bro. I understand.
Nigga, I am calm. Nigga, this is me calm with a
damn, bro. Can you even count to 5 without saying my nigga? One, my nigga. Two, my nigga. Both, my nigga.
Super chat, my man.
Hey, you gotta
come get your son, bro.
What you say?
Super chat. Masters. 1940.
Get your son, bro.
Not a gamer.
This a weird ass nigga right here on my shit, guys.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to you, my nigga. Shout out to me, nigga. Hey, I walk up in this motherfucker surrounded by y'all niggas.
He over there eating, man. He don't want to touch this one. Look,
You know what?
That nigga off some
It
shirt.
comes down at the end of the
kill it, man.
Word.
Kill it. Don't bring up that.
Hey, the only thing I gotta say is, y'all niggas ain't answering my question yet. That's all I gotta say, guys.
This what happened when you get.
I'm in here by myself, my nigga.
All I gotta say, colors. He
over there right now with a Pendleton on. He over there right now with a Pendleton on podcast.
You're right.
Man, walk it.
I'm a Cali nigga. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say. I'm a Cali nigga. I talk different.
Hey, Z, man, where you be finding these weird niggas, man? What the fuck is that? Boy, he sound like he fresh out of San Andreas, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, San Andreas, you weird ass niggas.
Man, get him out of here.
Just because I don't talk like you don't. Just because I don't talk like you don't mean I got more game and knowledge.
Articulate, big fella.
No. Oh, you a weird ass nigga.
Hey, homie.
It's the only way y'all niggas can talk is to talk over niggas, guys.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought we was talking gaming, my nigga. You got something to say like you want to talk. You want to talk shit, guys. Like nigga, that's stupid as fuck, man.
It's all
internet
gaming gangster. You
internet ass shit, guys.
He on the internet and he mad at the internet.
Hey, is y'all niggas done? Is y'all niggas done?
Go ahead, bro.
Is y'all niggas done, guys? It's like I thought we was talking gaming, my nigga. I understand you can't answer my motherfucking questions, and so you want to make up some shit. You want to say, oh, you talk like this, nigga. What the fuck? You sound like a white boy, my nigga. Relax.
Hey, let's go, man.
Run that shit, nigga.
Hey, Ryder.
Next topic.
Wow, man. My man King Thrasher came through the show love, man.
Oh, man, yo.
Hey, it's all love. Hey, y'all niggas, I'm not offended by none of this shit, my nigga.
I only smoked a little piece.
It's all good. It's all good, my nigga. I mean, this nigga don't know shit about me, my nigga.
We good. Hey, we good. Chill.
Steve-O's son or nephew or something. He up in this piece, baby.
Like I said.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Before it went left.
Go ahead.
Oh, you Henny low.
Hop to the G right, but that's working, right? Listen, I was saying that the Xbox selling very well. Now we have the Switch outselling the PS4 month after month. So I was asking.
Switch?
Well, the Switch are selling everything month after month.
Cool.
Switch out selling everything.
So are we just because it's new hardware? The Xbox is going to outsell the PS.
Oh, shut the fuck up, Z.
I don't know, man. I need to see the numbers before we guess, my nigga, because I mean, I just need to see the numbers. There ain't no discounts coming on Black Friday.
Is there any way you can pay
my
my
Xbox? No bundles for the Xbox One X, nothing. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no bundles, nothing.
Zeke got all that
bundles.
microphone off. I see they're talking. I don't see nothing coming on this screen though.
I know it's wild.
No,
They're talking to us.
Well, who
Hey man, come on, Puerto Rock. I know you ain't that damn cheap, bro. You ain't drinking water out of a wine glass, bro.
It's water from the French Alps. All right.
All right, cool, bro.
Hey, you got the cereal in the butter bowl.
It's water from the French
Hey,
Alps.
you looking at that glass, you better have your pinky up, bro. That's what you gotta do.
Listen, man, ladies and gentlemen, man, in the chat, if you're not entertained, hit the like button, man. I had one more topic. I wanted to talk about Soul Calibur possibly.
Man, hurry up because I'm missing Rachel Maddow.
Hell yeah. Hey, nigga, my girl done called twice too. Nigga, Rapido with that shit.
Oh shit.
But Soul Calibur 6 supposed to be is rumored to be in PlayStation 4 exclusive.
Yo, Alex, give him hell.
I ain't giving shit. That dude just got ate the fuck up. Whoever that
I got ate the fuck up, but niggas ain't answering no questions.
Welcome to my world.
Only thing you think about that is Tekken 7. They were saying the same thing about Tekken 7.
It's nothing, my nigga. It's all good. Hey, go ahead, move on. Y'all niggas, I mean, y'all making your own wins and shit. Nigga, that's dumb shit.
Oh man, look, it's all good.
Run y'all shit. Run y'all shit. It's all good.
Yo,
listen, no, I got a little blood in my veins, but I ain't no SJW, man.
Man, give him that word, King. Give him that word.
You know what I'm saying? I'll pour more.
I ain't worried about none of these.
You know how I do that shit? I'll sit there and park your ass, take you to this red dirt, and show you that how conservative I can be when I chop your ass up. So anyway, let's go ahead.
What are you talking about?
Facts. Oh no, this is SJW. Never.
He didn't threaten OG Henny Low. What the fuck going on?
He's probably bringing up my old cuz days. Anyway, look, man, it's just the thing about it. Like, they did this with Tekken, and they were saying that about it was going to be exclusive. Only thing that came out of it was exclusive content. It would be ridiculous. It would be really ridiculous. It would be hot for PlayStation fans, no doubt about it. But you got to look at it from a money aspect. That game will sell. Yeah, Tekken 7 has sold better on the PlayStation than it did on the Xbox, but it needed the PC and it needed the Xbox in order to get to, to get to sustained numbers, because it didn't even break 1 million on the PlayStation. And we're talking about damn, what, almost 70 million consoles sold? That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? So Soul Calibur is going to be a multi-plat. There is no way that they're gonna lock that up, because that game is just too big. Everybody wants to play it that are fighting fans. And yeah, it would generate more console sales, but how many people? But look how much money they would lose out of it. So that's my opinion on it.
Yeah, I think Namco got a good relationship with Microsoft anyway. Dude, remember last E3
right?
Presented Tekken 7, so I doubt it. It might have some exclusive content.
It's Soul Calibur. I mean, Soul Calibur almost never, well, unless back in the day, but like last generation, it was always on all consoles. I can't see why it would be exclusive now.
Yeah, because even the dude who broke the news or whatever on Reddit, he was like, different sources told him different things. Like one source told him about the PlayStation, one source told him about the Switch. Like it wasn't this then that thing. It was just him learning different sources of information from different people. So he ain't got all the information. That's all I heard when I read it.
I think it's the same thing that happened with the old Soul Calibur. They had different characters for that particular platform. If y'all remember that, it was
right.
Hayachi,
they had Kratos,
Kratos,
Zelda, yeah.
So they had
Zelda too.
Yeah, they had
Zelda on Nintendo. Yeah, they had Zelda.
Link was on
they had Zelda. They had Link.
Link. Yeah, Link. My bad. Yeah, Link.
And they had on the Xbox. They had Spawn. So it's the thing of where I think that PlayStation will get more perks because Soul Edge started on PlayStation. So it's the thing of, good, give them the props for it, because if it wasn't for PlayStation having that platform at the time, we wouldn't be having this great fighter. But it's been on Xbox, it's been on Nintendo. There's no way in hell that it's not going to touch all the platforms, even PC.
Well, I say that we said the same thing about Street Fighter. We didn't see that happen. They got another exclusive Street Fighter.
Yeah, but Capcom was in trouble though. You know what I'm saying? They've been in trouble financially. That's why Sony got that.
Facts.
Just because they help pay for it. Unless Soul Calibur's getting paid for by Sony.
They have my Dive Masters. What King is Thrash is a good addition to this group. Another $2. Shout out to my man Dive Master. Appreciate it, good brother. But yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you, King Thrash.
No. I mean, I forgot what I was saying already.
I don't think it's gonna be exclusive. I think it'll do the exclusive characters for each platform because they even in the post on Reddit he was talking about how they're gonna bring Link back for the Nintendo Switch. So I think the exclusive parts are just gonna be the characters per platform. As a whole, I don't think it's gonna be exclusive though.
Yeah, and either Devil May Cry 5. That just
if it is, that's a major fucking L.
Yeah, Devil May Cry is not gonna be.
If it is, that's a major fucking L.
Hey, Devil May Cry might be
exclusive.
It might be.
Fail.
I think Devil May Cry got a better chance of being exclusive than Soul Calibur do.
Well, I agree with that, but I think
simply because
only if Sony goes after.
Only because
Soul Calibur still won't sell all that well on the PlayStation. If it was, Devil May Cry might sell pretty good, but
why do we? I never understood gamers who gave a fuck about how much something sells. Nigga, we don't work for these companies. Just give me games. You know what I'm saying?
Totally, but I'm looking at it from a standpoint of business. If you look at it, they're going to make more money if they have it on all the platforms. And especially now that the X is over here selling at the rate that it is, it's opened up the markets to where they want to, people will buy a Soul Calibur X enhanced. You know what I'm saying?
The Xbox X, if I may interject, nigga.
Yes, sir.
That's for that nigga who keep on talking about my shit.
Yo, bro. This nigga's at the
I gotta fuck with you. Hey, no, but if
2,000 niggas.
No, it was 3,000. Nigga, relax.
Yo, you
nigga, what I'm saying is,
I thought I was bad.
So what, nigga? So what, nigga?
Hey, Alex, you been beat out, bro.
Nigga.
You've been beat out,
hey, let me get my point. Let me get my point across, my nigga. God damn.
Who the fuck is this dude? Where you found this dude at?
Hey, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Nigga, they didn't find me. I found them.
Corner shooting dice.
I don't know who sound worse.
Oh, y'all terrible.
Nigga, ain't no such thing as me sounding worse. Nigga, I'm smarter than all y'all niggas in this panel. Nigga,
I see this nigga since high school. What up, man?
Go ahead, get that off your chest, big brother.
Boy. Hey, bring 100 in here. I want to hear them two have a conversation.
I
gotta talk to 100 tonight.
Do this 100, join the party. All you gonna hear is West Coast whistle music.
Hey, all I gotta say is if we're saying that companies make more money
everywhere.
Hell yeah, nigga. But if companies are making more money. Y'all keep interrupting me, my nigga. Goddamn.
Nobody said nothing.
Hey, let me get my shit across. Cause goddamn, what's wrong with y'all weird ass?
Let him get that nigga. That nigga shit off his chest, man.
You good, 3? Go ahead, 3.
All I'm saying is, niggas.
He don't even remember.
Yes. No, I remember, nigga.
He don't even remember.
If y'all saying that companies make more money by making all their games third party, then what makes you think Microsoft ain't going to put their shit on everybody else's console like they've been saying?
My man, that is the dumbest shit I ever heard in my
life. Hey, you ain't heard about that shit? Like, you ain't heard about Phil Spencer saying that shit, saying that they gonna make that game service. I mean, they losing so much money on hardware. They losing so much money on hardware, man.
Hey,
not losing money on hardware.
Hey, can we talk about PUBG for a little while?
Yeah, let's talk about PUBG.
Let's talk about PUBG.
I'm
excited for that, man.
Y'all don't like to answer no questions up in this panel.
Phil Spencer already answered it. He's already answered
it. You behind the times.
Y'all don't answer no shit, nigga. No. Hey, them niggas is gonna do that shit.
They talking.
Y'all niggas listen. Y'all listen to Phil Spencer like that's your daddy, my nigga. Answer the question, my nigga. It was a question.
Yeah, they ducking you, King. They ducking you. They don't want They don't want those facts.
Your
question was
what? Faces.
Your question is, are they going to put everything on every platform?
Make up your goddamn mind.
No. Yeah. He said that immediately following the misquote that was heard. He said that shit immediately on Twitter. No. That's not what we're doing. We have Minecraft on every platform. Those are the things I'm talking about. Those are
how much money did they make on Minecraft?
Hey, no, hold up. They make a lot. They make a lot. But hey, don't forget, Phil Spencer did say.
Word.
Hey,
Yo, so yeah,
Reggae?
PUBG, $30, right?
30.
$30.
Yeah.
Y'all
$30.
niggas on there.
Can't wait.
$30.
Hey,
Can't
Hey.
wait.
You
Is it gonna sell well on the
PUBG
Xbox?
I got a question.
Y'all think?
Real question. You think PUBG
Oh,
gonna
hell
outsell
no.
Horizon Zero Dawn?
Oh shit.
Could be.
I mean,
They already did.
It is
I'm talking about
$30. It is
Well,
$30.
well, first of all, Xbox niggas don't really support a lot of their
shit.
games.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying?
This is a big
I mean,
game. Listen,
are you talking about?
I
Are you
ain't
talking
no
about
Xbox
only
fan.
on Xbox?
I
Only on
ain't
Xbox
no
or PC and
Xbox.
Xbox?
I gotta defend this one.
OG
This
Henny
PUBG.
Low, come on, man.
Yeah,
Don't
he
do
bugging. This
man.
PUBG is about to be the truth.
PUBG
Hey,
is a
hey,
shooter.
you got-
Xbox
wait,
dudes
hold
buy
on.
shooters,
King,
bro.
King's Blood, he plays this, right? You gotta think about it. PUBG is a games of service, bro. It's a platform on its own. It's gonna sell no matter what. It's, you know,
And
it's,
if they
Go
bring
ahead.
It's already
everything
popular.
over from Steam, like on Steam, we be on there selling crates and all kinds of shit, like selling, like you could sell pieces of clothing, all kinds of shit. I wish they would bring all that shit over. I'm trying to tell you, bro. You be making money on the game to buy your next game.
Real talk. I bought
PUBG.
Shadow of War, Wolfenstein, and one other game all off of a skirt I sold from on PUBG.
A skirt.
Nigga,
Yeah.
why'd you have a skirt? Nigga, you had a skirt?
Because they come out of the crates.
Right, I got it out of a loot crate. I'm not about to wear a skirt, so I sold it to some other random person who wants to wear a skirt.
So wait, so it already got loot crates and all that?
it's like Counter Strike. You can sell skins and shit.
Listen,
yeah.
I already
So
got
listen.
mine pre-ordered, man. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
good, man.
Alex
PUBG
making that
gonna-
conversion. I see you, player.
PUBG
Nah,
gonna sell.
you smoking crack
PUBG
now.
gonna sell off of the fact that it's so big as a whole, even without it being a good game, bad game, whatever. The fact that PUBG is the game that it is such a juggernaut and is getting talked about in every caliber and every space. Like people who have never gamed on PC know what PUBG is just because they hear little whispers. What's this game? Was that battle game that they talk about? Like people talk about it who don't know what the game is.
Well, no,
And
once
the
they see
fact that
people
it
having
has
fun,
that momentum is what's going to lead it to sell, even without it being good or bad.
It's starting to get that Overwatch hype with it too a little bit, man.
no,
Right.
yeah. Once
I mean,
once
what
they
el-
see
what else-
console players having fun with it, it's like it's gonna be. It's
That's
gonna
what I'm saying.
sell itself, you know what I'm
That's
How
the
many-
first part that's going to sell it is the hype. That's going
Right.
the momentum it has coming from PC is
Right.
going to sell it because all that's been building up. They went
PC's
from
like 20 million, right?
9 million
Hey.
to
13 million.
right.
Is it
It just kept going. Every 2 weeks, it was a new number, and
Right.
they just kept selling. They built momentum because you gotta
Right.
remember, even when they started off and they were building up, so they was at 900,000 1 week, and then 2 weeks later they was over 3 million. Like it was like, what was that jump? Because people started reporting on it, so everybody was like, "Oh, let me go buy PUBG." Because everybody seems to be playing PUBG. It's the same reason the concurrent player count keeps rising, is because people will go and get the game just to play. It's plenty of people. I guarantee you, it's hundreds of thousands of people playing PUBG just because it's PUBG. Not
No,
because
I mean,
they
it's
enjoy
really
it,
fun
how much
too.
because
content
it's
is it having?
fun
Like,
to them, just
Right.
because it's PUBG.
how much content does it have?
It has one
That's
map.
the question.
One map
There's one map.
and like
That's
2
one map.
houses.
Yep.
Wait, how much it costs?
It's a big map,
$30.
but it's still only
Hey,
one map.
it's a shrinking map though, right? It shrinks.
$30.
Yeah.
What you getting at?
So, but it's one map and it's $30, and
Right.
y'all niggas hype.
There's a
Like,
new
is it
map.
gonna
It
have
ain't
more
even
to
about.
it?
See, this where you getting twisted. It's not a
No, I'm just asking. Hey, I'm
Let
just
me tell
asking.
you, let me tell you
It's a
something.
fun game.
The map is like 5 miles long. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Not only that,
Right.
it's just the other
I still
elements it
haven't
brings
been
to it.
all
Like,
over it.
right. It's
I
just
mean,
mad
when
different
I-
elements.
When I watch it, all I see is people camping, waiting for somebody to get caught
It's a
slipping.
tense. It's a
And
tense
then move on.
fucking game mode, bro.
No, it is.
Game.
I mean, look, I'm not. I
No.
know PUBG is a great game. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the content aspect of it all. For
Right.
$30, you gonna get one map
That's enough
and,
content,
and,
bro.
a, and a
The
parachute,
nigga-
my
The
nigga.
nigga
You get one
just
map
said
and a
5
parachute.
miles.
Right.
One big
you'll
map.
get to-
I mean, 5 miles,
paid-
18 miles. It's like you're doing the
I
same
paid-
thing
Bye,
I paid
Felicia.
$30
in one
and I
map.
got
I mean, how
hundreds
many
of hours
like
in
different
PUBG.
modes? Is there like different modes? Like
I
It's
got
about
hundreds
different
of
modes.
hours
It's
in
about
PUBG.
the different ways you could go about playing it. You can go in there, rush and get yourself killed. You go camp. You could, you know what I mean? It's a whole
squad
bunch of.
up.
No, they were saying like,
Exactly.
what if I don't want to
You
play
play
that
by
mode? Like,
yourself,
what
you
if
can
I
play the
want to
zombie
play
mode.
something else?
You can play a zombie mode. You
Oh, you
can
got zombie mode?
You can do whatever. Yeah.
The game is open ended. It's a platform to grow, man. It'll grow.
Right. Like, is it?
Oh, I know that.
Again, I paid $30. I have hundreds of hours in PUBG.
PUBG will be
I
around.
mean, look, I'm
Didn't
not,
they say
I'm
they
not
were just
doubting
gonna
that.
keep adding
I'm
to the
just
game?
wondering. I'm just wondering, you know what I'm saying, the content is off. You know what I'm saying? One map, $30 don't sound
Listen, if you got,
I mean, the game does.
People are still playing CS.
But I would rather wait. I would rather wait.
That game.
Hey, hold up, Henny Loke. Hold up. Hey, Maslin, didn't they say they was gonna keep adding on to the game? Like,
I heard this.
Like it'll have another map and
they said the same thing about
since it's in early access.
I mean, they said the same thing about Gran Turismo. They gonna keep adding shit to that shit too. And same
Man,
thing
niggas been playing Counter-Strike since I was in grade, since I was in 5th grade.
Facts.
Exactly.
Like, I'm 30.
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
bro.
that's PC shit. I mean,
Counter-Strike still sell good.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Grand Theft Auto.
Just take the L.
Playing Halo 2.
What L? What L? I'm just asking y'all niggas. I'm just asking y'all niggas like the content. There was no L question.
Oh, okay.
Relax.
You sound hella
Relax.
aggressive.
I
feel about that PUBG though. No, I'm talking about.
Nigga, look, nigga, y'all not used to niggas like me. It's all good. Nigga, I'm on another level than y'all niggas. It's all great.
You on that level? Hold on.
You on that level? Henny Loke. Yo, OG Henny,
I'm on a level of asking questions about games I'm hype about. Y'all buying games because a lot of people bought it. I'm buying games because I want the content. I want what it's gonna do for me.
Hey, Henny Loke.
I
wanted to play it.
I'm a Sony dude, and I'm copping out to PUBG. What that tell you?
Hey, for sure. Hey, get that shit. All I'm asking is, nigga, is what's the what you getting with $30, nigga? What you getting with $30?
Y'all would love to see
I would love a game that's fun. That's
I would love to see his love letter.
I mean,
hold
on. Never mind.
Hold on.
Like I said, another question unanswered, my nigga. I got you.
Hey, hold on.
I just said a fun game.
I'm fucking with you. Hey, I'm fucking with you. Relax, my nigga.
Hey, Henny Loke. Hey, Henny Loke, I like that avatar too, bro.
No,
hey, Henny Loke, I like that avatar, bro. Like some old Cash Money taking over for the 99-2000.
Bling bling.
Oh man! Oh, you not in the train, Lord Jesus!
His love letters gotta be.
Hey, this is the most unorthodox multiplayer ever, bro.
This is the most hood. This was the most hood, boy. You will get your ass shot.
I love the way we get together things. And I got to say, it wasn't for slavery. It was the Lord and Jesus Savior Christ.
I feel like I got my Pendleton on with one button buttoned up and just.
When KTG came up on here, he was like, "Hey, cuz," I was like, I went straight to the 7-Eleven and got this motherfucker on weed. I was like, let's go.
Hey, everybody in Cali say that shit, my nigga. It's just how I talk, my nigga. I don't.
Good, bro.
Hey, if you feel sorry, my nigga, you feel sorry, my nigga. I mean,
I would love to see a job. I would love to see a job interview in Cali, bro.
Nigga, I work for one of the biggest. I work for one of the biggest companies in the world, my nigga. Relax.
Hey, homie, you gonna give me this job? Or no?
You need a job, my nigga? Hey, do you need a job?
Hey, Tyrone, it seems like you wrapped a blue bandana around the clipboard. I don't understand why.
Yeah. He said, you funny, my nigga. You real funny.
Whole lot of gang shit, my nigga.
Yeah, I got to guess. Guess, man. I got to guess today. Terrible, man.
Damn. Jamal walked out of here doing some type of dance with his feet. I didn't understand what he was doing.
Hey, for real though, OG Henny, look, you had to catch this one though, dog, because my boy MVP and Puerto Rock was going ham on my boy Mighty Most. So, you know, we had to get one of y'all. Soon as one of y'all new motherfuckers came up on here, y'all was catching it, bro. That fade been waiting. You just have to walk
he handled himself, man. I've heard him do his work. He handled himself. MVP.
Hey, the thing is, y'all ain't ready. See, King Thrasher is ready for the future. Y'all ain't ready for this, all right?
Chill, my nigga. That nigga sounds drunk as hell. What you drinking tonight?
My man's gonna bring some new shit to the multiplayer podcast.
This nigga drunk.
You know what? This is when it's gonna be the end of K Mega, because it sounds like to me like this is new hip hop versus old hip hop.
Next gen. Tell him what you said earlier about slavery.
What happened?
Tell her what you just said a little while ago about that slavery shit.
My man coming in here like
my Lord and Jesus Savior Christ.
Yo, my man up in here like Lil Uzi Vert and shit.
Hey, you gotta give him some props, bro. This girl that left his ass.
Panda.
He hop on the Skynet.
Yo, this dude is retarded, bro. Holy shit.
We taking multiplayer podcast to the next level. From the makers of Alex comes King Trash. My man, yo, King, I got your back, King.
No money off this motherfucker.
It's all good.
I got your back.
I don't even feel threatened by these niggas.
Hey, listen, King, your Dive Masters helped me down. You dropped another 2 in the chat.
They said Puerto Rock
coke and a smile.
They said Puerto Rock signed him. They said Puerto Rock signed him to one of them old bad boy contracts. Take that.
Yeah.
He ain't got no publishing.
Hey, yo, King, I need you to go get me freshly squeezed Cambodian breast milk.
But he sign your name right there. I'm telling you, your crippin will stay alive. Sign your name right there. Be all right.
That nigga squeezing on his fist right now. Like, oh, that's what it's called.
Yo, Z, who the 5 best rappers in the world? Thailand.
Hey, listen,
because he's hot fire.
Hot fire.
We'll longer with a great show.
Hey, I feel bad for Z. He trying to end this shit. Nobody listening to the nigga. We don't disrespect the nigga.
Yo, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button.
Yo, support the Patreon if you want to see more of King Thrash. Support that.
Yo, we gonna put King Thrash exclusive on the Patreon.
Nah, I got my own podcast. Nigga, I'm just here to visit. I'll come and visit y'all weird ass.
Hey, you got
one on eight podcast of all time.
Hey, yo, everybody say
yo,
it's the last
I want you to do a one-on-one. I want you to do a one-on-one with him, man.
Hey, it might be the last you hear of me, my nigga. Hey, if it's the last y'all niggas hear of me, it's y'all nuts.
You about to cry.
Him versus 100.
You gotta come here all the time, bro.
He got a towel right next to his bed. He about to start crying. He ain't never gonna see this nigga on
Hey,
the
man, we'll have you on again. I'll make sure that I'll be quiet.
Hey, versus 100.
I talk funny.
Hey, nigga. Hey, nigga.
Hey, y'all still gonna be sensitive about how I talk next time I come, weird ass niggas?
Nah, you good, bro. we got Mr. 100 to deal with, bro.
They just fucking with you, bro.
My man came up here like Bobby Schmurda.
Yeah, Bobby Schmurda. Hey, King muted y'all ass, but now,
hey, man, look at this.
Nah, never, nigga.
I'm your dog. Look at what he said, man. See, this is what when you be saying the N-word like that, man, all damn day, man. Look at this. This we get Jews.
Nigga, I'm not at work. I ain't at work. When I'm at work, I'm the whitest nigga in town, nigga. But when I'm at home, y'all got me fucked up.
All right, so
Hey, at the end of the day, hey, you gotta do that shit. Hey, nigga, I work for one of the biggest corporations in the world, my nigga. Trust me, my nigga. I gotta be on my point, my nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Yo, they said he sound like Lamar from GTA 5.
Hey, that's my homeboy.
Hey, Lamar was based on a West Coast nigga, my nigga. I know the nigga who makes it.
It's on you.
That's my homie.
Hey, I wish I was Lamar, nigga. I'd be paid as fuck, nigga. Y'all niggas think I'm supposed to be embarrassed about my own shit?
Hey, yo, shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down.
Yeah, I gotta bounce anyway. I got 2 minutes, so we can shut it down.
All right, man.
All right, big fella.
Where can they find you, man? Where can they find you, man?
On his channel, King Thrash Gaming.
Oh, just holler at me, nigga. King Thrash Gaming, my niggas.
Sick this and Slauson, man. They can find that nigga.
Hey, over there. Hey, over there too, nigga. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find your scary ass over there, though, nigga.
Hey, we kill them
niggas all day. Fuck all that. Shut this shit down, man.
Kill them niggas.
Yo, man, over there, yellow, man. I'm trying to. These are blood shoes. All right, listen, man. Thank you again for coming out today. We're rocking out with the show, the most.
That boy got a Jose and a girl named Boom Quisha. We are out.
Oh man.
Hey, Boom Quisha got ass, nigga.
What's the name? I'm putting out my Lord and Jesus Savior Christ. Be out here, catch you guys.
You gotta say with the holy shit. You gotta say
holy shit, Chinese Jesus, holy shit. Be out here.